Well, good evening, everyone. Happy New Year, and I hope everyone's holiday was an enjoyable one. At this time, I would ask all council, all members in the chambers here, people, council members and board members and the public to turn off or at least set to vibrate your cell phones and your electronic equipment. Today is January 7th, 2020, and the public hearing of the Stratford Zoning Board of Appeals will come to order. To hear petitions advertised for this session, and for those of you who are not familiar with our process, each petitioner or their designated representative will present their case to the board, and when they've concluded, board members will have an opportunity to ask any questions they may have. I'll then ask if there's anyone in the audience who wishes to speak in favor of or in opposition to the petition. We ask all petitioners to speak clearly and directly into the microphone, and after all petitions have been heard, we will then recess to our administrative session, and interested parties are welcome to stay. However, only board members and staff will be allowed to speak at this time. And also, please be advised that clapping or shouting as a way of expressing opinions on the application is not allowed, nor will it be tolerated. And with that, I will ask Ms. Young if she would please, well, I'm sorry. First, let me say that our administrative session is going to be postponed. The organizational meeting will be postponed until February, when we have a full complement of Zoning Board of Appeals members present so that they may vote. And so with that, Ms. Young, would you please read our first petition?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. 45 to 47 Collins Street, petition of Matthew, I'm sure I'll mispronounce it, my apologies, Ataka. Excellent. Seeking a waiver of requirement that no accessory structure occupy more than 20% of the area of the required rear yard to construct a detached garage in an RM-1 zone. Hardship: due to the location of the house and the property, and I am unable to construct a two-car garage within zoning regulations, excuse me.
Sir, would you come forward?
So what do I say first?
Would you please state your name and your address?
My name is Matthew J. Otaka, and the address is 45 Collins Street.
Okay, Mr. Ataka, do you have your certificates of mailing?
Yes, Mr. Ataka submitted them per the requirement more than 7 days in advance of the public hearing.
Okay, thank you.
And I have those here in the record here.
Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, you can proceed.
I am looking to construct a two-car garage to house both of my cars in, and I kind of have like a woodworking hobby on the side, hence the oversized nature of the garage. I realize that my lot is undersized. It's only 6,000 square feet, whereas the minimum for that district is 7,500. So I believe if I had the correct size lot, I probably wouldn't be here tonight. And that's pretty much it.
Are there any questions from board members?
The stairway, if you're looking at the plot map that I have, I'm going to position it to the left side. So instead of the stairs being directly behind the house, they're kind of going to go next to the side of the house. No.
Any other questions? Yes, Ms. Young.
Thank you. Mr. Ataka, have you had a chance to review the December 17 staff comments from our Administrator Jay Hibansky?
I have not.
I'll hand you a copy momentarily. In the report, Jay mentions there could be an opportunity to reduce the size of the building and then make it compliant, negating the need for the variance. And I'm wondering if you can tell us why that alternative is not viable, if that is your opinion.
If
This is for you.
I would need to make the garage, I believe it's 382 square feet smaller, and that would kind of only allow me to be able to park my cars in there and not really anything else. I was kind of looking to, there's no ground level storage at the house, there's no shed or anything like that, so all yard equipment is pretty much stored in the basement. So I'm looking for an area to put that stuff and also to have my woodworking machine so I could enjoy my hobby.
Just as a follow-up, have you considered having two detached accessory buildings, one for the lawn equipment and another for the cars, so that no one building occupied more than 20% of the rear yard?
I haven't really thought of that, no. I mean, there's kind of like limited on space in the backyard. I feel like if I have the garage there and then a shed on the other side, there really wouldn't be too much backyard left. So kind of have everything just kind of stuffed in front of the driveway.
Last question from me.
Okay.
How long have you resided? I'm sorry if that's in the materials, I just didn't come across it at this property.
Well, the home was in my family since it was new. The top floor was my mom's. My mom passed away last year, so that got gifted to me. Thank you. And I recently purchased the other half of the property from my cousin. So, I mean, I've owned the property since September, I want to say 16th, around there. So, not horribly long.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions? Okay. Wow. Is there, okay, thank you very much. Is there anyone who would like to speak in support of this petition? No? Okay. Is there anyone who'd like to speak in opposition to this petition? Seeing none, and seeing that this is our one and only petition for the evening, I will entertain a motion that we move into administrative session. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. May I have a motion to close this petition? Okay, it's moved and seconded. Ready for the vote? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Thank you. Yes, and now we will close the public hearing and move into our administrative session. May I have a motion that we move in? Moved and seconded, thank you. May I have a motion to take the petition number 1 off of the table? Okay, second, all right. Any discussion? Seeing none, are we ready for the vote?
Someone needs to make a
Motion to approve.
Okay, oh, yes, I'm sorry. Motion to approve. No, let him finish his motion. Okay. Okay, moved and seconded.
May I have discussion on the motion?
Yes, you may.
Would the gentleman who made the motion offer up what hardship is persuading you that it's appropriate to grant this variance?
Yeah, I just think that if he reduces it by what, I just don't see it being a problem. I really don't. It's a garage, it's puts cars in there. I don't see it being a problem. The hardship is the size of his lot.
The undersized?
Yes.
Any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor, please say aye. Ms. Young? Well, we'll do a roll. Well, Ms. Young? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Forrester?
Yes.
Ms. Young? Yes, I will. I'll do last. You did. Okay, I vote yes. Yes. Okay. For 3 yes, 1 no, so the motion carries. Was an alternate. Do you vote? Oh, I'm so sorry. I went right past you. I'm very sorry. Okay, 4 yes, 1 no. Motion
Just as an explanation, because I appreciate the presentation, I'm not convinced there isn't another alternative available that could meet the same needs that would not require a variance. But I'm certainly sympathetic to the situation the gentleman finds himself in. Thank you for allowing me to put that on the record.
So noted. Thank you. The motion carries. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. The next item is approval of our minutes. May I have, sorry? Oh, wow, I didn't even have to call for it. May I have a second? Okay. All those in favor, please say aye. Ayes have it. Thank you. Campsite review, do we have anything?
No, we do not.
Okay, no campsite review. Any other concerns or comments from the board? None? Any other items that have not been covered?
Madam Chair, I have no new items.
Okay. Well then, may I have a motion for adjournment? You know what? I barely got here. Thank you. Okay. We will see you in February.
Good night, everybody.
Okay.